Hi, my name is Genevieve, and where I live is getting hotter. And as summer is approaching, I wanted to make something more refreshing. So I made these Calamansi Bars, which is just a lemon bar, but instead of using lemon juice, I did a Filipino twist to it, and I used calamansi juice. This is a really spot-on recipe for lemon bars. So if you don't have calamansi juice, just proceed with lemon juice and it will turn out amazing. If you don't know what calamansi is a small citrus fruit that Filipinos use in a lot of their cooking. And I like to explain it like if a lemon and an orange had a baby, it would be a little baby calamansi because it has the sourness of a lemon and it has a little bit of sweetness just like an orange. Let's go over the ingredients. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. There are two parts to this dessert. There is the crust and there is the filling. So for the crust, you are going to need some all-purpose flour, some powdered sugar, some cornstarch, some salt, some unsalted butter, and then for the filling, you're going to need some eggs, some white sugar, some flour, some calamansi juice, half and half, and a little bit of salt. Okay, I know you guys hear my birds in every single video and they are rude because the only time that they're loud is when I film. So if they continue to be loud for this video, I'm gonna put them on timeout. Put all your wet ingredients aside. I grabbed my food processor, but if you don't have one, you can make this using a hand mixer. Add all your dry ingredients. Cornstarch, salt. Let this mix a little bit. Okay, and I cut my butter up into little pieces, so why did I do that? Okay, oh no. When your crust looks this crumbly, you can see it, it's done. It's very like coarse, okay? So it's done. This is the pan that I am going to use and I lined it with foil and I'm just going to coat it with some butter flavored spray. Press down on it. It looks beautiful. So now you're going to bake this for 18 to 20 minutes until the edges start to turn light brown. Now I'm going to make my filling and I'm going to start by mixing the eggs, the flour, and the sugar. So lightly beat this together. I literally only beat that for like 30 seconds. Calamansi juice. Half and half. Salt. Mix. Oh my god, the aroma, like it instantly hits and just, you'll see. Smells so good. Okay, you don't want to mix it too much and incorporate too many bubbles because then the bubbles will show up in your filling. So just a little bit. All right, now I'm going to wait for my crust. My crust is done and it baked for a total of 20 minutes and you can see how it turned light brown here on the edges. That's how you know it's done. I want to place my filling on a warm crust, not a hot crust. So I'm just going to set this aside and wait again. What am I going to do as I wait? When your crust is done baking, you want to set your oven to 325 degrees. Okay, my crust feels pretty warm. It's not hot, it's just warm. So now I'm going to add my filling. Now I'm going to bake this until it's not wet and shaky, and that should be around the 20-minute mark. While I wait for my calamansi bars, I want to take this opportunity just to talk to you guys about what I have been up to. And lately, I have been doing a lot of testing in my kitchen, and this is something that I've created recently, and it is a Turon bagel. If you don't know what Turon is a banana fritter or a banana lumpia. You take a banana, you wrap it up, you fry it, and it usually has a brown sugar syrup coated around it. And sometimes, well, most the versions that I like have a little piece of jackfruit inside. It's so good. These bagels are inspired by the Turon. So what I have here is a banana bagel. It has actual pieces of banana inside. It has a brown sugar caramelized topping. And I also made a jackfruit cream cheese to go inside it. And here. So this is what the inside looked like. It's really, really soft. See the banana pieces in there. Here's a close-up of the Turon bagel that I am going to take a bite of. It smells like Turon. It's the brown sugar and the jackfruit and the banana, that combination. Cheers. If you know, you know. Oh my gosh. Wow. So yeah, like I said, this is something that I've just been experimenting in my kitchen. I think they are phenomenal and wonderful. Tastes just like Turon. They are amazing, but who cares what I think, right? I want to know what you think. So is this something that you think you'll be interested in? Let me know in the comments below. I really just want to put my feelers out there and see like what you think about it. Okay, it is done baking. You could see that when I shake it, it doesn't jiggle. This actually took 30 minutes to bake, and the moral of this story is don't go by time, go by the jiggle test. So if you jiggle it and it doesn't shake or look wet, then it's done. The very last step is putting powdered sugar, but if I were to put powdered sugar on this warm or hot thing, it's gonna melt. So I want to make sure that this cools down. And so I'm gonna set this on my countertop and let it come to room temperature before I put it in my refrigerator to chill for maybe 1 to 2 hours. So I'll see you in like around 3 hours. Yeah? Okay. My Calamansi bars are fully cooled, so now it's time to sweeten it up. First, I'm going to take it out of its pan. Peel the sides away from the foil, like that. Actually, before I put the sugar on, I'm going to cut it first. Now we dust. Get your powdered sugar and a little thingy, little sifter thing. Okay, I'm going to transfer this to something that looks prettier than this. Doesn't it look better when I make it look presentable? Here is a close-up of the Calamansi bar. Okay, I'm going to get this little bite right here. Cheers! Mm. 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 If you like lemon bars or you like lemon in general or anything tart, try these. Give these a try and maybe you'll be surprised how much you fall in love with calamansi. These are so good and refreshing. 10 out of 10. Yes, I gave myself a like. I just liked my own stuff. And that's kind of like giving myself a high five. What I just did is kind of like posting something and liking it myself. I really hope you enjoyed this video and this recipe. If you have any questions at all about the procedure or anything in general, you can drop it in the comment section where I'll see it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to do so that you don't miss out on all the other recipes that I want to share with you. Bye. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night, and thank you for watching me make these calamansi bars. You know what? I just remembered that I threatened to put my birds on timeout if they wouldn't stop being rude in my videos. And I'm just realizing that for the most part, they were quiet for this video. So maybe they somehow understood my threat. I mean, don't get me wrong. They were still talking shit about me amongst each other, but it was very like quiet and they kept it to themselves where I don't think it was loud enough that you could hear it. I mean, I could hear it, but it wasn't rude like how they are used to.